Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is time for the grandest stage of them all, the show of shows, the showcase of the immortals. It is time for Wrestlemania predictions. And not only is it time for Wrestlemania predictions, we actually have something on the line. We have our own WWE predictions belt. Wabadoo, friends.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. And now I'm going to do my Alexa Bliss pose.
There you go. She's not even doing anything.
She's the host.
I mean, she's not wrestling.
Obviously, I can't put this on since I'm not the champion. But hopefully, I will be able to start of next week. We can only hope. Anyway, we have a lot of predictions to get to, so let us dive in right now. We know there are 3 matches confirmed for the pre-show, and those are both of the Battle Royals and the Cruiserweights. So let's go to the Cruiserweights first, right here.
In the middle.
In the middle of the pack. So Cruiserweights, we have Tony Nese versus the current defending champ, Buddy Murph. And I'm going to be real, it's Murphy.
Quick and simple. You mean Tony Nese is in his backyard, man?
He is.
Long Island
He's a
boy.
Long Island
Come on, man. But nah, it's Murphy. I told us to Rocco before we went on air.
If
that
anything,
it needs to be a bigger name to take this off of Buddy
Yes.
Murphy, and I feel like there's going to be a couple of names after Mania that will show up on 205 Live.
also, if anything, hometown makes it for sure he's
Yes.
going to lose.
I mean, it's the
It's guaranteed.
It's the kickoff.
Jersey isn't really Long Island, though. You can't
It's
say
the
that.
it's the tri-state area. It's close enough.
They're calling it New
It's,
York Mania.
New York Mania. What?
They're saying
they're
it's
billing
in
it
New
from
York
New
City.
York.
So
I mean, it's close enough.
Well, we know that. What's this guy's name? Nice.
got the abs.
It's his first title match ever.
Yes,
I think so. Yeah.
to my knowledge.
So,
What a
based
lot.
on that factor, I think the guy's good. They're going to put on a really good match. But Murphy cannot lose it yet. Murphy is just dominant. And our fearless leader, Mo, also going for Murphy. Because he knows what's up.
Across the board.
Buddy Murphy.
All right.
Watch Nese win.
So for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal,
got
the
your notes.
men's one, we have confirmed Colin Jost and Michael Che of SNL. Those 2 are going to be in it.
Of SNL fame.
Braun Strowman, Andrade, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Kalisto, Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, Rhino, Victor, Connor, Ali, Shelton Benjamin, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Otis, Tucker, EC3, and one mystery spot seems to be how that all
29
shakes out.
people? That's 29?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
Really?
27, 28, 29. Yes.
Wow.
That is 29 with a TBA. So the TBA is probably going to be like
Drew Gulak.
a
Lars
nostalgia.
Sullivan.
No, I was thinking it's gonna be like a nostalgia pop. Go with somebody.
But you know what it is? Like, they're all already... It's not a rumble. They're already in the ring. So it's like,
Sure.
what kind of surprise can it be?
Well, yeah, but they did that a couple years ago with like Tatanka and stuff, and he got
Did
his own
they?
special entrance.
I guess you're right. So,
Anyway,
what do you think it will be?
it's gotta be Strowman probably. Like, it's dumb, and he shouldn't be in this match, but whatever. Whoa, down here.
Has Strowman already won one?
No. He's never been in one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Matt
it's
Hardy-
been Cesaro, Corbin, Raleigh, Matt Hardy. This is the 5th
And
one.
Raleigh's not even in this one?
He's not?
Mojo? I did not read Mojo.
So it's going to be Gronkowski. Anyway.
Oh.
Anyway, you crazy. It's not Strowman. It's Michael Shea, man.
Giving the win to Che.
Hell yeah. I would give it to Jost, but I'm like, nah, he's the actual mark between the 2 of them, so give it to Michael Shea.
Right? Jost is apparently gonna be marrying Scarlett Johansson anyway, so he
What?
already won.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they've been
Marion.
dating
Holy
for a
crap.
while.
I,
Bastard.
as much as I love SNL and as much as I'd love to see one of those guys win, it would be a disgrace to Andre.
It's the
It would be
freaking
a
Andre.
huge
No one
disgrace.
cares.
It's an honor to have that statue.
No, it's not.
I'm going
It's terrible.
with my heart,
Give it to Jinder.
and I'm picking Andrade.
I was gonna say Andre. I was like,
That's who I think. And let me see who Mo
Andrade's a good
picked.
pick.
Andre from the grave.
Mo picks.
Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Mo picks Braun Strowman.
Can I get 2 points if I win?
No.
For picking Michael Shea.
No, you're current champ. You don't get any special
Aw,
points.
boo.
All right, now for the women's battle royal, we still have many slots that have yet to be announced for this. So these are just the confirmed entrants as of right now. Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Lana, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Mickie James, and Zelina Vega. That is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's only 13. So presumably there are at least 7, upwards of 17 other women
20, I think.
getting announced for this match.
All NXT.
Yeah, you're probably going to get a lot of NXTers, maybe some nostalgia pops. But anyway, I think it's safe to say
Chloe Wilson. Hall of
that
Famer.
Yeah.
Asuka will win. Because they probably feel really bad for fucking her over, and this is at least
Y'all
something.
nuts. I'm going out on a limb.
Naomi. Again.
Lacey.
Oh,
Oh.
smart.
Y'all crazy.
She's in it?
No,
I do
I
like-
mean, she's not confirmed.
I
But
do
come
like
on.
how that
Come
sentence
on.
structure went, Phil. It went, you all are crazy, I'm going out on a limb.
This is a good one. Without
Edge of
having...
bench, man.
You're crazy. I am too.
You gotta be crazy.
In a different way.
Ready? You guys don't know. Without Nia Jackson, this really could be anyone's game. I got burned with Mandy Rose in my pick last month, and that's how I lost my championship, is going with Mandy Rose. But I'm gonna go
With Mandy Rose.
I'm actually gonna go with Zelina Vega.
Oh boy. Gonna have both of them win?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm putting all
cool.
my heart
That'd be cool.
in these. And Mo is going with Asuka. I
Okay.
spelled it wrong.
Austin Aries.
Mo loves Asuka.
Mo and I, 3 for 3 so far. All right, so now that we have those matches out of the way, let's get to the hypothetical match. Although not confirmed, the
teasing
Raw
it.
Tag Team title is not getting defended as of right now, and they have been teasing the Revival versus Hawkins and Slater. Or not Slater, Hawkins and Ryder. Curt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, the former Edgeheads. Anyway, not confirmed.
brothers.
And I feel like this one is kind of obvious if they do pick it, which is very unfortunate. I think a lot of people are going to be rooting for the underdogs, but they're going to go with the Revival solely because they already had Zack Ryder have his WrestleMania moment, and they're not going to give him a second one.
Well, Bob, this isn't Riders. This is Curt Hawkins. He's gonna get his WrestleMania moment, beat his streak, and get the titles.
And
Come
then
on, man.
Super bury the Revival.
They don't care. They're leaving anyway.
Oh,
Are they?
Like in a year.
Yeah, when their contracts are up in like 2021.
Come on, they'll get it back the next night. Come on, people.
Now, I'm pretty invested in this match. I really like the Revival. I think they're a great tag team. They're good. Well, yeah, but I think it's going to happen. It's going to be announced on
Probably
Twitter
is.
pretty soon, I bet. But I love Hawkins and Ryder, of course, is a fellow toy collector in the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast.
Long Island dudes again.
Yeah, more Long Island dudes. If Hawkins beats his streak, then what is he? Like, when he ends the losing streak, then what becomes of Hawkins? Because that's the whole thing. I think we want to see him lose, but I know winning at WrestleMania, it's going to be huge.
You gotta beat the streak eventually.
I gotta go with these dudes.
Yeah. Give them a bump in their podcast and everything.
Yeah, man. Ryder and Hawkins, and let's see who Mo picked. I should be checking this before I go up there. Mo did not make a pick. So who do you guys think Mo would pick? He said to go with Mo.
Just don't give him one. Just don't.
I feel like Mo would pick Revival.
Don't pick for him.
No, he said we could. He said to pick like you, but switch it up and pick like me once in a while. So this time he's like, he'd be picking like Bob. I think Mo would go with Revival.
Fine.
We'll put a
His
star.
instructions are, pick like either of you two, so let's
But
give him the
not
pick
Bob.
that I have.
I think he would pick Revival. this
You
time
guys
around.
with your literal sentence-long contradictions.
Like double negatives.
Alright, so now we have pretty much the whole board opened up. So let's, I guess just, I mean, I kind of, well, we'll work our way to the top. Since we do know that that's going to be main eventing. So we have Reigns versus McIntyre. Could be a good match, could be whatever. I don't know. Point is, it's probably going to go with Reigns because he's back and they're still going to be pushing him as a face, and yeah, I don't know. He's getting his rematch, his comeuppance for the Shield beatdowns.
Yeah, well. I really want McIntyre to win, but it's hard to go against Roman. I feel like Ambrose will help him. His going away.
You think Ambrose will appear? Because
Well,
I heard
help
he's
him,
done,
help
you know?
He'll help.
I guess that's got to make his last
That's
hurrah.
gonna be his last thing.
The rumors are that he came out after Raw and did a bow.
Well, he gave
This week.
Baron 30 deeds.
Going with the big pick here. Mo is too. Reigns across the board.
Alright, we have what could be a low-key match of the night coming up here. AJ Styles versus Randall Kenneth Orton. Or is it Keith? I forget. Anyway,
Kennedy.
this is over custody of the SmackDown house, I think is the plot
Dominic?
of this.
Custody of Dominic?
Yeah, it's for the rights ownership of the house. So it's new school versus old school. Who's gonna win?
Are they like the same age?
I think Orton's actually slightly younger because he's so.
Orton is younger than AJ.
Yes, like he's been around for forever, but he's been around since he was like 20 years old.
True.
And so everyone forgets that he's actually only like 38 or something, whereas AJ is like 40, 41. Anyway, point is,
It's
this
Indies
match
versus
should
WWE. That's
this
what it
match
is.
should be real good,
Real
and
good.
I could see it going either way. Man,
Do
my
it,
brain
do
says AJ, but my gut says Orton, so I'm gonna go with my gut.
Yeah, I want to say AJ as well, but like I said, I think there's too many faces winning today on this day, so I gotta give one
On
to
this
the
day.
heels. Orton.
I'll see clearly. Wow, another across the board. I'm kind of just getting sick of AJ Styles, so I did want Orton to win.
God, shoot hard right there.
You can't beat that finishing move, and
Wow.
you know Mo loves
No,
his
AJ
Orton,
loves.
so
What about Orton? He did stand tall yesterday.
I think he will remain to stand tall.
Okay, fair enough.
The problem, I will say, the problem with that is he wasted that RKO off the thing.
He's done it
He could-
before on the
I know,
floor.
to other people's springboards, but that was great. So you know you're not going to see it at
You
WrestleMania.
get something better then.
Maybe the 450 splash. And
Oh God, that'd be bad.
All right, now we have a retirement match. Supposedly Kurt Angle's final match, and they are wasting it against Baron Corbin. Well, realistically, the story does make sense. The match is just gonna be meh. See, this is a tough one too, because you think they're gonna be like, "Hey, let's give Angle that win. It's his last one. Thanks, buddy." But also, it's tradition for wrestlers to go out on their backs, putting over the younger talent. So it's like, is he going to continue tradition? Are they going to make the fans a little happy? I don't know. Because if they give the win to Corbin, there's going to be some boos. And you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh boy.
Let's go wild.
I've definitely softened up on this match since he announced it, 2-3 weeks ago. I just wish he didn't have to choose this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm choosing my opponent and it's Baron. It's like, no, that's dumb.
Yeah.
You should have chose anyone else. Like, if there was storyline reasons, like Corbin's like, no, I'm gonna fight you, whatever. Anyway, I'm actually going Angle.
That's probably the smart pick.
Yeah. I mean, tradition, like you said, but this is, like, kind of different, I feel. Like you said, like, that place will kill.
Everyone wants to see Angle win too, and people are complaining about Corbin, but really, Corbin is Angle's like biggest foe of the past 2 years. Basically, like they've had a good rivalry. I feel like it's perfect that it's Corbin. Besides Cena, we all want Cena, but he ain't coming back right now. So who else is there besides Corbin? Really,
like
like
a Shawn
who else?
Benjamin match. They said they're gonna do that on Instagram.
Yeah,
And they came up together.
Supposedly, all
That'd
the
be
matches
cool, but-
Angle has had on TV since have been his choice. Like,
Yeah.
He wanted to fight AJ.
Yeah,
Samoa
except
Joe.
they haven't had any matches on TV.
Only Samoa Joe.
AJ got interrupted. The Ray one just didn't happen.
Oh, because Angle's dead, I
Mm.
guess.
Well, I'm gonna go with Angle, but I feel like I should pick
Oh, he's
Corbin.
going Angle too.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give him a standing
good-
tall for his
yeah.
final farewell.
Yeah, and Mo's got to pick his Pittsburgh Homer team pick.
Hey.
So anyway, we have another. Well, this is actually a retirement stipulation match, not an announced last match.
But it is no holds
Uh,
bars.
It is a no holds barred match. Triple H versus Batista. If Triple H loses, he is officially retired from wrestling. And you know what? I don't think that Triple H shovel's done yet. I think Trips is going to win because it allows him to continue wrestling. It allows him to go over Batista and prove that WWE is bigger than Hollywood. It's going to be dumb. It's going to be comparing sizes, but I think that's
You can't
what they're
compare
going to
Batista,
do.
man. You hear the rumors.
All the rumors.
All those rumors. Anyway,
This is WWE versus Marvel. That's what it's
Yeah.
come down to.
the second they made that stipulation where Trips will retire, he was like, "Oh, come on, that's Triple H. He has so much. He's got to go to Saudi Arabia to make that money. He's got to do something. You know, come on, he ain't retiring. Come on."
Well, another across the board. Nothing else to say, but Trips is gonna win. He always puts himself over.
Trips each.
And as Mo would say, never don't bet on a... Never don't bet. What am I trying to say?
I don't know. What
Always bet on a McMahon.
There you go.
Okay, don't bet
I
against
mean,
a
he's
McMahon.
technically not a McMahon.
Well, he's by marriage.
However, going on about don't bet against a McMahon, we actually have a real McMahon, Shane McMahon versus The Miz. This is just a standard match. Oh wait, no! I'm
False
lying.
count
It's a
anywhere.
false count anywhere, friendo. This is a false count anywhere match between The Miz and Shane. It could be pretty good. I'm a little excited for this one, to be honest. Probably in my top half of matches I'm most looking forward to.
The story's been good, yeah.
Yeah.
Shane's a dastardly heel, and Miz is a pretty good babyface.
Right? Who would have thunk? Also, Shane is I'm the best wrestler in the world, and I'm gonna beat up your dad.
That's pretty funny.
So this man, I could see this one going either way. Again, don't bet on a McMahon, but that McMahon beat up a guy's dad, and that is kind of what you use Mania for, is to get the comeuppance on these stories. So, man, it's gonna be Shane.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Miz for a long time, but I kind of leaned more towards Shane because where does Shane go from here if he loses? I think he'll continue to be the heel authority figure on SmackDown.
But we're the authority
Shane.
now.
Yeah, okay. If only.
Going off of what, Mo's philosophy, Shane is going to win. There's no way The Miz stands tall. I really don't think there's any possible way. I can't believe he won that triple threat match. There's no way Sanity should have lost to him. Like, what a bunch of losers that you can't beat up one guy. There's three of you. Like, no matter how mad The Miz is that his dad got called Potato Face or whatever, like, that's what's fueling him? I don't know.
Oh, he turned Super Saiyan. That's what happened.
I actually want to see Shane win.
You want to see Shane win?
I think so.
When's the last I guess last year he was tag teaming with Daniel Bryan, but when's the last time he won?
All right. So we have four-way match here for the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles. This match was just announced recently.
Last night.
And so we have the reigning defending champs, the Usos, and they are fighting against Nakamura and Rusev. They are fighting against the Bar, and they are fighting against Ricochet and Aleister Black, the NXT up-and-comers. So I was more excited that this was going to be Usos versus Hardys, but I guess that's not happening, despite them teasing it on TV and social media. And the Usos even did that whole promo where they're like, we beat everyone in the division, so what's next? So I guess they have to beat everyone in the division again. I don't know. I think the Usos are just going to retain anyway.
Yeah, I'm inclined to say Usos retain somehow, some way. Probably.
Y'all need to stop following my picks.
Well, dude, look all this in the bottom. Anyway, I feel they have to win because it'd be kind of messed up, but I would not be surprised because it's WWE. They took the moral high ground. They let the New Day win. So this is supposed to be their punishment. And for them to lose would kind of suck. I don't know. That's just how my feelings are about that, so. Rusev will take the pin, though.
Rusev, yeah. Rusev, Nakamura, do they even have a team name yet? No.
No.
They're not going to win. The Bar's in this?
Yeah.
So sick of the Bar. Break them up, please. It's time.
The only one who has a chance is
time.
Black and Ricochet.
And that's who Mo is going with.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. What if they win the NXT tag?
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either, but...
and I'm going with the Usos. I'm a big Uso crazy fan, so I think they're going to retain.
It's their first WrestleMania match. Come on. Give it to them.
It's not on the pre-show, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet.
I mean, it's not on their official website. Doesn't say kickoff.
Up next, we have another four-way tag match. This time for the women's belts. We have current champs, the Boss and Hug Connection, and they are facing off against the Iconics, Natalya and Beth Phoenix. That's who I meant to say. And the Samoan Hit Squad. I guess is that not
Slaughterhouse?
Whatever. The Nia and Tamina.
So now they got another new name, don't they? Don't they have another new name?
Who, Nia and Tamina?
Yeah. What were they called? No, they said it on Monday. Oh, well.
I didn't hear it then.
Oh, well.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because they're not going to win. I really actually, there are probably three decent picks. Mo made a good argument that it could be Natty and Beth Phoenix.
Is that who we picked?
For the nostalgia pop / give Natty something because her dad died recently. I could also see Boston Hug retaining. And also the Iconics did beat Boston Hug in a non-championship match. So I mean, I'm gonna pick with my heart this time.
Iconics?
Iconic.
Wow.
They're called the Divas of Doom now.
Oh, God.
No, isn't
Nia Jackson to me.
I thought that was Beth and Natalya.
That would make more sense.
Wasn't that their tag team name back in the day?
They were a tag team back in the day.
But they were, yeah. I mean, they were tagging together. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Beth and Natalya would be cool, but Beth stood tall, so there's no way. I don't think she's gonna come back like full time like that.
Yeah.
Nia and Tamina, no way. I think they're like the last. Watch them win. I think Iconics have the best shot besides the champs, but I'm inclined to keep it on Sasha and Bayley.
Yeah.
I'm inclined, but Iconics winning would be nuts. That would be crazy.
Oh, Iconic! Mo's going with Natty and Betty.
Go with Nia and Tamina, so someone will win.
Someone will win.
I can't.
Natty and Betty.
Yeah, Betty Phoenix.
It's Beth.
Oh, whatever. Well, Edge calls her Betty sometimes.
Is that her name? Maybe that's her real name. Do you like Beth Phoenix's theme song? It's very old.
I can't recall it. Yeah,
it's very old school. It's
it sounds old.
It's so old. Like it's like 80s.
But I too must go with the Iconics.
That'd be crazy.
I'm a huge fan of the Iconics. Big fan. They better win. They're the most deserving of the tag team titles. They've been friends forever.
They're the actual team.
They need it. Not Mandy Rose and that other girl.
Other girl, Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville.
That
The other girl. The one better one, actually.
All right, so we have the Intercontinental Championship. That is current champ Bobby Lashley defending against the Demon, Finn Balor.
That was the worst.
All right, well, I mean, this one is the most obvious one on the card because the Demon ain't losing, and especially not to Bobby Lashley. So it's going Balor. Can I just write Balor for everyone?
Yes. Yeah. Put Demon for me.
Oh God.
I'll fix that. That's
People like, oh, you guys said Balor, not Demon.
Not Demon.
Mo, yeah, also picked.
Yeah.
Why would they? I mean, I get it to just hype up the match, but like, shouldn't have that been a surprise?
Exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
it should have been.
Like, I get why they were hyping it up.
They've never announced the Demon.
And
before.
also, I get why he didn't use the Demon against Brock Lesnar because you don't want the Demon to lose and he wasn't going to win.
I mean,
but it makes no sense.
Kayfabe makes zero sense. Like, they need to explain that, like, he has no control when the Demon comes over. That's the only explanation you can give.
All right, moving on. U.S. title. We have current champion Samoa Joe. And he's scheduled to face off against Rey Mysterio. Rumors say Rey Mysterio is hurt. There has not been any formal announcements. So right now we're still going to just look at Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. And in that context, it's kind of a toss-up. Because you have, the current champ. He's great. I love him, Samoa Joe. But you have the super babyface, crowd favorite. Everyone loves him. Maybe this is going to be his last title run in WWE because he's getting kind of old, Rey Mysterio. So this could go either way. I'm going to stick with the champ.
Samoa Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, even with a healthy Mysterio, I think Joe's reign would be way too short. I think a good, strong, mid-card heel champion would do them well after Mania, so I'm going to go with Joe as well.
Especially since their other mid-card will be a face.
Correct.
Gotta go with Samoa Joe. I think everyone is on this one too. Across the board. Now, whenever family gets involved,
Now,
Joe gets that edge.
Quick question. If Mysterio cannot go, will they cancel the match?
They'll probably have him fight someone.
John Cena?
Maybe.
And then he comes back and does a quick U.S. title run.
Oh,
John
God.
Cena. The U.S. title open challenge.
Or they'll just put Joe in the Andre. That'd be the 30th man. Be Joe.
All right. So that brings us to one of the most hyped matches I have seen in a long, long, long time. And that is the WWE Championship match. Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan. Is Kofi going to finally climb to the top? Prove that he's not a B-plus player? Is Daniel Bryan going to just stamp his face down and become the Captain Planet that he wants to be? Who knows? I do know, and the answer is Kofi. Kofi's going to win. They're riding high in this momentum. They aren't going to let this go. I would not be surprised if Kofi / New Day is moving more merch than Daniel Bryan too. So that could also play into it. Kofi merch. Kofi merch will go through the roof. New Day Championship merch go through the roof. So
would you want to see him freebird it?
No,
I wouldn't want to. No.
There's time and place for that, but this is not it.
No, it's Kofi's moment. It's Kofi's moment. Yeah, you gotta go Kofi. For faux show. Wow. That would be such a bummer if he loses.
That's why that happens.
Such a bummer. We talk about this a lot, about these three matches, and how they all can't end on a happy ending.
Right.
And this one, I think this one of all of them needs to be the happy ending.
Yes.
Mo's going with Kofi.
Dare
I be the contrarian?
Do it.
I mean, we've been pretty much across the board.
We have been a lot.
But that title is on the line. Man, this is tough. I know we want Kofi to win. I feel like Kofi's gonna win, but Bryan's gonna retain somehow. There's gonna be shenanigans. New Day's gonna get involved in Baird. Rowan will be there, and then he'll get barred.
Harper shows up.
But he fights for New Day.
Man, this is a tough one.
Out of his access match.
Can Harper be the 4th member of New Day?
Dang it. Kofi.
Really? You never thought about this before?
No, I have, but I'm gonna go with Kofi, but
Okay.
You're not happy about it.
I want a little bit more shaken up, but...
Oh, in our picks?
Yeah.
All right. Like Phil said, we can't have 3 major babyface wins, and so this is where I'm going.
Yeah.
B-Rock.
This one sucks.
Brock
though.
gets the win.
Yeah, this one sucks. And I'm sorry, Seth. We all love you, but Lesnar.
Right?
What?
If we're looking at it from a business sense.
Oh my God.
Brock's a draw. Brock's a draw.
Is he?
They can push this to Saudi Arabia. They can push this a little further and have Seth winning. I know people are like, oh my God, they're just gonna put it back on Roman. And it's like I think they're gonna go with Seth for now, and then maybe do Seth Roman later. That'd be cool.
Nah. Mo's going with Seth,
Ooh.
and so am I.
Whoa!
All right.
There you go.
I get Lesnar out of here. I'm so sick of
I
it.
would love that, but
I think that guy.
It's not gonna happen.
I think that guy, that other guy, who's the guy from UFC that challenged him or whatever, and he said,
Daniel Cormier.
he's like, maybe I'll come and ruin your match or whatever. I hope
That's
that
not-
yeah, what if it does?
I don't know. He's also in talks to be SmackDown announcer when they move to Fox.
That'd be pretty cool.
But Lesnar's not on SmackDown.
I know, but still, it gave him incorporated in the WWE.
Come on, Seth,
universe.
baby.
I don't know. I hope Seth wins, but it's not happening. He stood,
Burn it down.
and he stood tall on Monday? No. You saw him get stomped. There is no way.
All right.
He ain't gonna hit him again with it.
So,
Yeah,
Now.
6 of them.
the main event, first ever women's main event of WrestleMania, triple threat. You got Charlotte,
Winner
SmackDown
takes
champ.
all.
You got Ronda Rousey, Raw champ. You got the man, Becky Lynch, not a champ. Winner takes all. One fall. This ain't a 2 out of 3. This is nothing else. This is just a pure fatal 3-way.
Fatal 3-way, not triple threat. Fatal
Um,
3-way.
And
This is hard.
This one is tough, but really it's only tough for 2 picks. I think surprisingly, I'm pretty confident Ronda is walking away empty-handed.
Yes.
And I could see them putting both belts on Charlotte. Oh, the heat.
Oh my
The
God, that place
heat.
will riot. To
They
end
would
the night.
generate.
To
They
end
would
the
generate.
night.
It would be brutal. But I don't think they're going to do it. I think they actually see what they have in a dual champ Becky Lynch. And so I'm going to go with Becky.
It's one of those
Wow.
things. It's one of those things where it's the main event, the first ever women's main event of WrestleMania. Would you want it tarnished by having Charlotte win both belts? Ronda winning both belts, I guess would make sense for like mainstream. Like, oh, Ronda's the ultimate champion of WWE women division. But I'm gonna go with Becky. But I am not very confident. But I will go Becky. I could also see, which would be kind of cool, but confusing, where Charlotte and Becky make Ronda tap out at the same time, and they both retain. So they will have to fight it out later.
They could do that.
They could do that.
Got the leg submission with the.
I mean, you
figure
kind of
eight
can't
and
because the disarm her. You need to be on your stomach, and the figure eight. You have to
Well,
do
it could
like
be
that.
a Rousey armbar with the figure 8 on Becky. That would work.
Becky ain't taking no fall. I'm sorry.
No?
There's no way.
I bet that'll happen though. Mo is going with Flair.
Oh boy.
He loves his Charlotte. And I'm going with the man, baby. You crazy if you ain't going with Becky.
You hate Becky.
I used to when she had the goggles. Now she's a normal person.
Now she's
On
a
the
normal
steampunk.
person.
Normal.
Now she's a normal person.
She's cool. Now I like her. Yeah, dope. I love when she calls people dopes.
Of course, Ronda a little.
All right, and so now we have a lot of same picks, so we got to do a tiebreaker. Are we going to do the title changes one? I liked that one.
But then it's already out there.
What?
We already have our title changes.
I don't know. Could maybe hedge your bets or
It
something?
needs to be.
It's like it'd be too
It needs,
close
to,
to.
it needs to be something where someone will have it correct. You know what I mean? Title change
Yeah,
be like.
but I also don't
well,
like yes/nos.
No,
because
no,
that
no,
doesn't
I'm not,
help anyone.
No, I'm not suggesting that. We could do like who takes the pins on some of the multi-mans.
Sure, but I guess that also could result in nobody getting it right.
Technically, yeah. If everyone picks the same.
How similar? The board's pretty similar. There's only a few where we really differ.
I mean, we kind of differ a lot. Only, yeah, we all differ pretty heavily because there's so many matches. So I don't know.
I'm just going to take the lead. We're doing number of title changes.
Fine.
All right. TV. Number.
Wait, what's TV?
Tiebreaker.
Oh.
Title changes.
Price is Right rules. Closest
Bob. I'm going to go 5.
without going over.
Closest without going over.
Phil. Mo.
1,
Rocco.
2, 3.
And you don't have to necessarily pick the number of.
4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can hedge your bets if you want.
Let's see if me
Closest
and Bob
without
have.
going over.
I have 1, 2.
Again, remember though, if Becky wins, that's 2 title changes. That is 2 title changes. Whereas if Charlotte wins, that's only 1 title change. The SmackDown Women's is retained.
I'm gonna go with 6.
Whoa, okay.
I'm waiting for a Mo.
Mo would, knowing Mo, he would 100% do 1 if we're doing Price is Right rules.
Should we do it? Give Mo the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
All right. Mo, benefit of the doubt, baby. So that's it.
I don't think it'll come down to title change. I'd be very surprised. It's
Yeah,
15,
we have
16
we have
matches.
too many matches here. I think something else will happen. All right, that's it for the known card. We could still have a John Cena match that's been teased. We could
Elias has a
still
segment.
Elias has a segment, but it's just musical. So I don't know. Point is,
That should have been the tiebreaker. Who's going to interrupt him?
Point is, there's a lot going on this WrestleMania. We're pumped for it. You're pumped for it. So make sure you watch NXT TakeOver on Friday. You can catch the WWE Hall of Fame on Saturday. And then be sure to watch WrestleMania starting at what I'm pretty sure is 5 p.m. for the pre-show on the WWE Network. On Sunday, so watch WrestleMania. It's going to be a great show. Well, probably be a pretty good show. TakeOver will be a great show, let me tell you. That card looks awesome. But anyway, leave your predictions in the comments below. Tell us how wrong we are. Tell everyone how right I am. And
Who will take home the belt?
who will actually get the first ever WWE predictions belt right here, high quality, prestigious title. Who's going to walk away number 1 champ?
Phil.
We'll find out on Sunday night. And then we'll recap it next week. So be sure
Probably
to
on
watch
Tuesday.
Mania. And then...
We'll be there, right, Rock?
Yeah, you guys will actually
Oh
be
my
there.
God.
That'll be fun. Enjoy it.
God.
Hope it doesn't rain.
I hope it doesn't rain.
And yeah, we'll see you next week with the recap, with the championship crowning, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and we will see you after Mania.